Hello and welcome to Unit 4, Part 1. My name is Mr. Bell and we're going to create equations and interpret various parts. We're also going to solve for unknown values. This slide says to create a function to model the scenario. A hamburger costs $1.90 plus $1.40 per topping. And kind of a general rule that I like to kind of go by when I'm writing a function is whatever part changes, whatever part says per day, per minute, per topping, $1.40 per something. That's the part that I usually put with a variable. In this case, I'm going to put the $1.40 per topping, and I'm going to use a T to represent topping. And then the hamburger itself without any toppings cost $1.90. That's the constant in this case, $1.90. So now I have written my function. $1.40 per topping plus the $1.90 for the hamburger itself. Now that we've written the function, sometimes you're given questions that ask for what the different parts are and what are their meaning. When dealing with linear functions, it's a good idea to remember the y equals mx plus b formula. And remember the key parts, that the m represents the slope and the b represents the y-intercept. First question here says, what is the y-intercept and what does it mean? In our case, the y-intercept is $1.90. And what does that represent? That represents the cost of the burger with 0 toppings. So not only on a graph is it the spot there it crosses the y-axis at, but in this case, in this word problem scenario, it represents the cost of a burger with 0 toppings. Next question says, what is the slope? Remember, slope's represented by the coefficient of the variable term. In our case, it's $1.40 is the slope, 140. And what does it mean? 140 is the cost per topping. So if I was to get 5 toppings, I would need to plug a 5 in for the variable t and multiply it by 140, which is the rate of change. The next question says, if John paid $3.30 total for a hamburger, how many toppings were on John's hamburger? So I'm fixing to write an equation set up to solve for the t, which would give me the number of toppings. If the total paid was $3.30 equals 1.40, $1.40 per topping plus $1.90, I'm able to use my rules for solving an equation to figure out how many toppings he actually got for his hamburger. I would begin by subtracting $1.90 from both sides, resulting in $1.40 equals $1.40 per topping. And then to get rid of the $1.40 in front of the t, you divide both sides by $1.40. $1.40 divided by $1.40 equals 1. So if he paid $3.30, he bought the hamburger plus 1 topping. The last question says, what would the total be if Ashley ordered a burger with 4 toppings? So this time they want to know what the total is. They want to know what f of t is. If in the problem we know that we ordered a burger with 4 toppings. So I'm going to plug in a 4 in place of the t, which represented toppings. Now I can figure out what the total price of her burger was. And her burger cost a total of $7.50. That is the burger and 4 toppings at $1.40 per topping. All right, thanks for watching. Hope this helps.